Hello, computer graphics students. It's Mr. House. For those of you with Miss Curlin's class, a big welcome to you and sit back and follow along. If you are not staring at the 2D design assignment on my website, you will be provided with a link by Miss Curlin, so you might hit pause right now if you don't have that right now. Okay, welcome back. 2D design assignment. This assignment tests your creativity and imagination. What can you do with four simple shapes? Requirements: must show visual balance, repetition, positive and negative space. 2. Must not change the shape of each object, but you can make multiples and change size. And it must be black and white only, and it must have at least 30 layers, but you're going to have like 300 by the time you're done. All right, here's the file. Don't click here. Don't click here. Come over here and download. Download. There it goes. I've downloaded this a couple of times apparently. Now don't click on one of those because it's just going to try to open it and we don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? I have no idea. Okay, file, open. And you downloaded this, so it's in your downloads. Double click on it, it opens up. The first thing you're going to do is come up to File, Save As. You will navigate to the place that you save things, a desktop folder in Documents, and you're going to change this so that it says your name in here. So 2D Design, and we'll say, Tech Monkey. Tech Monkey is now saved there. It shows us, and so now you're not doing all this work in the Downloads folder because you know what? Downloads is not a very important place. Next, we have our shapes here, okay? And we have layers over here. We're going to do some layer management right now. Click on the triangle layer. It's selected. Click on a new group. Create a new group. Boom. Double click on this group name and call it O-Ridge. All right, hit return. You've got an O-Ridge folder. Click on the triangle layer. Now, with your left hand, holding the command key, click on the square layer, the line layer, and the circle layer. Drag these together, click and drag them up into the O-Ridge. Notice they went over to the left, we can collapse it, fun times. Select these layers again, click on the triangle, holding command key, click on. We are doing multiple selections, really important stuff. Now, you are going to click Command J on your keyboard and it makes a copy. If you were to right click, you could also choose duplicate layers, same deal. Okay, you've got these layers selected. If they're not selected somehow, you messed up. Click on the first one that says copy, hold the command key and select them again. Now, we are going to click and drag these above the O-Ridge folder. See, oh, there it is. Not there, but there, right? There, okay. They are out of the original folder. Now, we're going to close this original folder and turn off the eyeball, and now we are in business. Why did we make an original folder? Because you're invariably going to mess these shapes up and you're going to need to go back to the well, as we say. All right, how do we mess up? Well, right now, you'll notice that I have Show Transform Controls up. And Show Transform Controls can be handy or it can be a curse. How many of you, raise your hand, have clicked on this thing and it's like, hey, why isn't it moving? This is just a pivot point. If I move it to this corner, it goes, hey, we're pivoting here. Isn't that exciting? If I move it to the center, it's I'm spinning. Okay, so it's just a way to pivot things. If you have done this and played around, hit the escape key. Hit the escape, you go back to, okay. So we're going to turn Show Transform Controls off for now. All right, away it goes. We've got the triangle layer selected, and you are going to hold the Option key with your left hand, and you get a double arrow. Check it out. Okay, click and drag down. You've got a duplicate of the triangle. What if you want to make a design out of triangles? Well, you better organize your layers first. So I'm going to click this top triangle and click a new group and call it Triangle Party. All right. There it is. I hit return. I've got a folder. I click on this one, holding command. I click on the next one, click and drag, move it in. Boom. I got a triangle party. All right. I'm going to open this up and keep working. As I keep working, it's all going to go in this folder and stay nice and organized. Monkey likes that. All right. Next, we've got the second one, and if you're unsure, you use the eyeball. Okay, we got that one. Now, I'm going to paint this thing white. Go over here to Paint Bucket, and if you don't see a toolbar here and you don't see layers over here, come up here to Window, Workspace, and by all means, reset Essentials, okay? Should have done that first. Who knows what's going on? Your Paint Bucket is right here, and if you don't see a Paint Bucket, you're probably looking at the gradient tool. So go ahead and click on the gradient tool, go to Paint Bucket. If you're looking at weird colors over here, like chartreuse, I don't know if that's chartreuse. You don't want chartreuse, it's only black and white. So you click on this little thing right here, boom. Or you hit the D key. If I accidentally had chartreuse and periwinkle, that's not periwinkle, whoops, anyway. All I have to do is hit the D key, it goes black and white. Now, I want my foreground color to be white. I can click on the switcher, or I can click on the X key, X, pretty exciting. White foreground. I come over here with Paint Bucket, and I paint this guy. Oh my gosh, it disappeared. It's kind of scary. Let's see if we can make it easier to see. I turn off the background, and now I've got a transparent background, and I can see it. Well, that helps maybe. All right. I'm going to come up here to the Move tool and move this triangle in. Now, I'm going to turn the background on because this is the magic, all right? Check this out. I am creating shapes. Look at this. Wow, what's going on here? Ooh, I kind of like what's happening there. I'm going to zoom in, and maybe I'll grab a line. Okay, I'm going to grab a line here, and I am going to hit Command J. Okay, I'm on the line, Command J. I'm going to drag this into Triangle Party. Triangle Party's like, welcome aboard, line. Now, where is this line that I've copied? All right, I'm going to zoom out. You can go to the Zoom tool, hold the Option turns it negative, or you can hit Command, Spacebar, Option, and you're zooming in, you're zooming out. All right, I go up to the Move tool, and oh, there's my copied line. All right. And right away, I want to rotate this thing. How do I rotate this? I hit Command T, the other show transform controls. Command T, and I get it to rotate. And now I am going to shrink this guy. All right. Got a much shorter line now. Bring it in like this. Well, I'm going to zoom in again. And I'm going to make this even shorter. All right. And some of you are thinking, well, wait a second, you're not holding the shift key. Well, it's a line. A line is a line. Okay, it's a little different. You can cheat a little with a line. There we go. Looks good. All right, I've got a line there. Now, maybe what I'm going to do is make a tree out of this. I hold the Option key and I grab another line. Command T. Rotate. Make it shorter. Hit return. All right. I got a tree forming. Who knows? Notice, just by grabbing this triangle and turning it white and bringing it in here, it's almost like I've created a window into another place. All right. Who knows? Let's keep having fun. Next, close up the triangle party. And let's go to the circle. I hold the space bar and I pan over. This is called panning. I'm going to zoom out a little more. And let's go ahead and copy this circle. I hold the Option key. Click and drag, move it down. Go to the Paint Bucket. I already got white. Gonna paint it. Command T. Shrink it. Bring it in. Maybe it's an eyeball. This could be an eyeball forming. I don't know. Maybe you like your eyeballs like this. I don't know. Maybe make it a little bigger and it starts to form a moon. Maybe you want a moon. Check it out. Maybe you just want to stay geometric. So I'm going to bring this down like so, and maybe I can create a pattern here. Let's check this out. Bring this in the center like so. Hit return because I'm done sizing this thing up. I go to the move tool and hold option, click and drag up like so. Ooh, check that out. That looks pretty cool. And again, oh, it's a little off, but don't be too judgmental on your designs. Now, if I want all these to be perfect, maybe I need to make a circle party. So I've got this top circle selected, well, in that case bottom circle, but top in the layers, and I click on here, make a group, double click on it, circle party, boom. Click, hold command, click the rest of these, bring them into the party. There we go. Now I am going to, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, these guys, okay, I want to select all of these layers, holding command, and now I can hit command T to transform and shrink them up a little bit. And they're all shrinking to the same size. And then I get a sense, oh wait, I could put them all just inside of the circle like that. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I'm going to hit return, and then I can select one of these. Okay, that's the center one. Let's leave that one alone. What's this one? Okay, I'm going to click on this one and inch it up just a little so there's some space in between. Oh, the subtleties of design at your disposal. I click on the next one. Yes, indeed. Look at that. It's starting to look like a logo maybe. Ooh, but wait, there's more. Let's select again, command T. All right. No command T, hit escape. And option. We're going to double these up again. All right. Now hit command T, rotate, holding the shift key so it goes in 15-degree increments and stays nice and perfect. Move it over. Oh, check it out. We got something going on here. I hit return, and this could be a movie reel. Oh, check it out. It could be a movie reel, and you make a movie reel logo. I don't know. Really, this is where the fun happens. Now, in the circle party, I know all the circles are in the circle party. So I can select all of these, hold the option key, and I get another one. Boom. And I can hit command T, shrink it down. Yeah? Who knows? Okay. Now, when you start doing a bunch of this, notice even the circle party is getting out of control. All right. At this point, when you have all of these circles selected as one, you can hit command E. Watch this. Oh, I have to hit return to finish my size. I hit command E, and it goes all the way into one. We've merged the layers. All right. I'm going to call this small reel 1. All right. Now, just remember, once you've merged, there's no more selecting these. Okay. You've merged them all down, so don't take it lightly. If you're like, wait a second, I didn't really want to do that. I don't mind too many layers. Command Option Z, and it goes back. Okay. Or did it? I don't know if it did. Command Option Z. There we go. Now we're back to all of them. Okay. So you've seen me play around with duplicating things by holding the Option key, getting that double arrow. All right. And start playing with white on black shapes, which creates a lot of contrast. So some of the other things you're going to want to look at are in the assignment. Let's go back to the assignment. Here we go. It must show visual balance. Let's talk about that for a moment. Do I really have visual balance here? It's not so great. You've got this whole thing to work with. I'm going to zoom out. What are you doing with the entire picture? How are you creating balance? These are questions that you can ask. Me or Miss Curland? Next. Must not change the shape of each object. Okay, that is a sticky point. Let's say we close up the circle party and we go to this square right here. All right. Now, what I mean by that is this isn't a equal-sided square. If I hit Command T and I smush it, that's not right. Now it's a rectangle. Okay. If that happens, hit Escape, Command T, grab a corner, hold the Shift key, and you maintain proportions. Okay. So that's one of your constraints. It limits what you can do with your design, which has good things and bad things. All right. Next, it must be black and white. No color. You're just using black and white. And it must have at least 30 layers. You're going to have like 300 layers. Don't worry about this. This is for lazy people who are like, I got 30 layers. I'm done. And it's like, yeah, whatever. So there you go. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for learning. Oh, and make sure you save.